How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Good day, good day, good day. Good, happy Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. This thing tastes worse every time I drink it. How y'all doing though? I came to talk to you all. I came to holler at y'all. I came to holler at you guys. What's up, T? I see you. I see you. I see you. Um, I want you to just come on here to just speak for a bit. T, what's good? Miss Miami. Hey, Jamisha. Hey, hey, hey. Hello, 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 hello. Happy Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday. Hey, Kelly, good to see you. Hey, Ali, Riri, I see you. I see you, my beautiful folks. I see you. Somebody told me that they were tired. Hey, Intuitive Asia, how you doing? Man, listen, my glasses is not on. Hey, Kayla. Hey, beautiful Kayla. What's your shirt? My shirt says breathe in the breath. Breathe in, breathe out, relax. It ain't that serious. That's what I'm saying. Breathe in, breathe out, then relax, because it ain't that serious. I just wanted to make this shirt for me because I like, sometimes it reminds the person who sees it, it ain't that damn serious. Hey, Deidre, how you doing? You like it? Hello, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for coming. You need that shirt, Kayla? I'm from the Caribbean, but I live in the U.S. I live in Georgia. But yeah, breathe in, breathe out, relax. It ain't that serious. I think sometimes we need to remember. I think sometimes we need to remember. If you take a breath in and a breath out, hey, my sister, hey, my beautiful sister. If you take a breath in and a breath and you exhale, and then you give yourself a moment to relax, you realize that what you are seeing is not that serious. The only thing that's serious is the breath. Because if you didn't have it, that would be serious. If you didn't have the breath, nothing else would matter. So don't interfere, don't interrupt the breath. You know what I mean? Like okay. Stop interfering with the breath by bringing things in your mind and in your body that's not important. Hey, Chesney. Hey, Sylvia. Do you need that? So, you like this shirt? Thank you, T. You like? This is a shirt that I made for me. I just wanted to remind myself sometimes. I like purple, so I just wanted to make it into purple. But yeah, if you like this shirt, just let me know. But yeah, man. So breathe in, breathe out, relax. It ain't that serious. Somebody talk crap, breathe in, breathe out. The stuff that they talk about is about them. It ain't that serious. Somebody did something, breathe in, breathe out, relax. It ain't that serious. When you're watching the news on the media, breathe in, breathe out, relax. It ain't that serious. When you're going through your own trials and tribulation, that's your favorite color? Hey, Miss Henny. You breathe in, you breathe out, you relax, and only then can you realize it's not that serious. But that's how I live my life, and that's why I can always smile. I think when you guys see me, I'm always smiling. I'm never in a serious mood. I'm never. Jamisha, you were serious, huh? Jamisha done send me an email. Like for real. Jamisha, you were serious. You wanted hot pink? Breathe in, breathe out, relax. It ain't that serious. Fortunately, that's even in relationship. You are in love with someone that's very far. That's good for you. Ain't nothing wrong with loving somebody who's near or far. Love them. Hey, Renee, how you doing? You serious? Jamisha, that's my gift to you, okay? That would be my gift to you. That would be my gift to you. That would be my gift to you. Nice color. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, so listen, right? Listen, man. Somebody reached out to me the other day and told me, Kirk, why, what if you give somebody your all and they leave you? Don't it damage you a lot? Like, don't it? Thank you, Camille. He said, don't it crush you? If you give somebody your all and they leave you, what's gonna happen? Listen, man, everybody is so afraid of giving people their all. And so when you're not giving people your all, you end up being hurt because they don't really get to see your full potential. They don't get to see who you really are. They don't get to see fully who you are because you are so confused in what giving your all really mean. A lot of you are confused about what you all really mean. And because you gave your all to someone before, right? And they broke your heart. And it took you a whole 16 and a half years to heal, right? Or as you call it, healing. It took you like 75 years to heal because you take a chance and give somebody all of you. I give my all. And then now, look at you, right? Look at you. You feel terrible. You feel tired. What's up, JP? You think giving you all is going to make them happy. That's not you. Let me tell you something. Not 75 years. Hey, Thriving, how we doing? Hey, Robbie. You don't give people your all. You give yourself your all, and then you give them what you are. You don't give people your all. You give you your all. You give you your all. There's no such thing with all your heart. You say, woman, we love with all our hearts. I don't even know what that means. You can't love with half of your heart. Then what? That's not love. I don't know what that is. And if you don't love with all your heart, you're really losing out because you're the one who experience. Love is only, again, love is only experience on the inside. Only when you love is when you experience it on the inside. You can only experience love on the inside. You can only experience love on the inside. What's up, Cicely? So, women love with all their heart, right? I don't even know what that means, right? I don't even know what that means because it makes no sense. You can't love with half or a quarter because if you do it, what's your own experience of love? It's weak. It's weird. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, if you love with only half of your heart, how does it make you feel? Scared? Insecure? Incomplete? Thank you, Jamisha. Right? It makes you feel incomplete. It makes you feel awkward because you're only loving halfway. So there's fear there, there's insecurities, there's panic, there's doubt, there's a whole bunch of trauma there. And so loving with all your heart, half of your heart, really ain't it. What loving with all your heart really is, right? Right, Deanna? What loving with all your heart really is to put that love within you. And so when you give it, no matter what they do, the love is within you. You're going to always be okay. When you give somebody your all, it means create yourself your all. Make yourself your all. Hey, Reese, you have to make yourself your all. And then when you make yourself your all you are doing is giving them what you are. Listen, I could only give you a short black man. I could only give you a short black man with an accent. And me giving that to you don't take nothing away from me. Do you understand that? Hey, Joanna. Me giving you a short black man with a big nose with a purple shirt on ain't taking nothing from me. So even if you take what I give you and you run off with it and you go and do something with it, it doesn't hurt me one bit. We have to learn that giving all that you are is first becoming all that you want to be intentionally. Does that make sense? Hey, Morocco, I missed you last weekend. Where were you at? Thank you, GM. Good morning. But that's what it means. It means you give yourself all that you choose to be. So when you give that to someone else, whether they take it or leave it, it's up to them. It's no big deal. That's their problem. It's their problem. And so when you give somebody all that you are, some of us, when we give somebody all that, all of my heart or all that I am or all of myself, when you give somebody that, you're not really giving, you're not giving them you. You're giving them some type of external validation. You're giving them actions and behaviors. You're giving them things just to keep them. You don't give somebody all that you are because you want them to stay. You don't give somebody everything for them to stay. You give somebody all that you are because that's who you are. We have to learn. We have to understand this. You don't give people anything to keep them because that's manipulation. If I give my wife all that I am, or all that, what do I call it? All of me to keep her, then I have to keep feeling scared and I can't take a break. I can't take a day off. And then it doesn't feel right. I'm I'm insecure. I'm worried about the day when she's ready to leave. But what I do instead, I give myself all that I want to give myself, all that I want. And then she gets the benefit from all that I am. And so whether she keep it or she runs from it, that's her business. But you give them all that you are, or all of you, so that you are felt. You are who you are because it's just who you are. We have to learn this. We have to understand this. Hey, Theodore, how are you doing? Hey, that's you from Grenada. How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? It's good to see you. Hey, Elohim, thank you. But that's how we do it. We be scared to give people all of who we are. In a fantasy nightmare. Listen, man. Hey, Preston. Here's the thing, right? Here's the issue. We think the more we give people is the more we get hurt. And the issue really is this. The issue really is this. You know why we have to give people more chances? Hey, Tommy, good morning. One thing about us, we have to give people multiple chances. You know, if I give somebody all that I am, if I give them all that I am, and I just give them a full version of Kirk, and they don't like it, when they leave, I don't have to question. I don't have to take them back to try again. I don't have to chase them to try again. If I give you the complete version of me and you don't like it, I have to accept it. But if I give you a half version, a half-ass version, a little type, 20% of me, and they leave me, now I'm wondering, oh my God, I should have done this. I should have tried this way. I should have given more. No. You see, you punishing yourself. And all you are doing is punishing yourself because the truth is, what if you give them all? Now you will know that they really don't want you. But if you give them a half and they don't want you, now it's causing you internal conflicts. Oh my God, I should have done more. I should have done this. I should have been this. I should have been there. What if I had, and then it became, you have to take them back or chase them again to bring them back in to do something different. They still leave because now when you chase them again, you're scared because what if they leave me again? So you give them another 10%. They go, they come back again, you give them another 20% because now you're insecure, you're scared, you're sad, you're lonely, and you don't trust that they'll stay. So you keep giving them just a little bit of versions of you. It only messes with your head. So I say this, I'm gonna give you all. And giving you all is not to keep you. Giving you all is to keep me. Because when I give my all, I'm feeling good. Have you ever given your all and feel amazing? Hey, Nancy. Thank you so much, Nancy. Thank you so much. That makes it a little bit easier to digest when it's done. I'm telling you. Have you ever give a homeless person all that you had, or your siblings, and you felt great afterwards because you know you'll be okay? You know it comes back. It just feels amazing. But people be scared to give themselves. People be so scared to give themselves fully. In a relationship, if you're not giving yourself fully, what are you giving? In a friendship, ain't you giving yourself fully in a friendship? When you have your best friend, your best girlfriend, your best boyfriend, ain't you giving yourself fully? And it just makes them, the experience of you is different. The way how you experience yourself is different. The way how you experience the love that you have, is when you experience your own love is when you actually realize what love really is. It's not when you experience mine. To experience what my love is just you actually understand, oh my, he loves me. But I'm the one feeling it. If you love me, you're the one feeling it, not me. How do you, did somebody ask me that, Cicely? Did somebody ask me how do I love myself? I don't remember they asking me that. Did somebody ask me that now? Oh, well, how can you love yourself? That question I get so often. How do you love yourself? One of the first ways to love yourself is to forgive yourself. And to forgive others around you. Because forgiving yourself without forgiving them, you're wasting your damn time anyways. Because to forgive them or without forgiving yourself is the same crap. As within, so without. What you do on the inside, you must do on the outside. If you forgive yourself, you must forgive them too. Because if not, it's not complete. That means you are still having unconscious thoughts and feelings and attractions and all this crap happening within you. So it's just wasting your time. You know, people say, I forgive myself, but then forgive them too. Because if without the complete circle of forgiveness, of letting all the things go, all the shit go, I don't care how much you do your hair. I don't care how much you do your makeup. I don't care what you put on your eyelash. I don't care how you do your toes, looking all your little bum up toes, your little crusty ass feet. I don't care what kind of wig you put on. I don't care how you line yourself up. I don't care what spray you put on your beard. It doesn't help. If you forgive them and not forgive you, some of you would forgive people, but not forgive your own damn selves. Indeed. Indeed, life motto. Indeed. But since many people can't accept, they have to learn to forgive. Someone said forgiveness is not necessary. It is acceptance that is. And that is a fact. But you have to preach forgiveness for the ones who can't accept. Because many people cannot accept. Many people expect life to go the way how they believe it should go. Many people believe, all right, Kelly, you have a beautiful day. Many people think that life should go and people should be and pretend to be what they think and they don't. But why is it so hard? Yeah, why is it so hard to forgive yourself? Because you think that you're a big deal. You think that you are a big deal. Hey, Natural Empress, why is it so hard to forgive yourself? Because you think you're a big deal. You understand me? Let that. What did you say? What does this mean? The T? That's the T? You think that you're a big deal. You're not a big deal. You're just a piece of dust here, having a short little time here. And when you go, life continues. And before you came, life was perfectly abundant within this universe. And when you are gone, life will be completely abundant and completely fulfilled without you or with you. And you come here thinking that you're a big deal, so you can't forgive yourself because you think the entire world, the entire universe is actually rotating or is actually moving and evolving on your behalf of you doing something stupid. That's the problem. You think the entire existence of God is looking at you because you did something, so how dare me? If God already forgive you, and that's the master, and that's the protector, and that's the savior, and that's the builder and the creator, why is you, who you think you are? You think you are a big deal, so you think that you should have known better. You know, one of the reasons why we suffer so much is because we have this idea that we should have known better. I should have known better. Well, you didn't. You didn't. Get over yourself. Take a seat somewhere. Relax. You're like a speck of dust here. Only temporary. Sometimes we just gotta relax. But how do you love yourself? You have to let those things go. It's those things that's causing you to not see or recognize the love that's within you, because the love is always there. The love is always there. The love has been there. But you have all this other crap, all these things that people are doing that you are carrying that making you think is real. It's not real. It's time to forgive yourself. So that's how you love yourself. Forgive yourself as you forgive others. Even the Our Father's prayer, it says, forgive me as I forgive those. What did the Our Father's prayer say? I don't have my other phone. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Lord have mercy. Somebody help me out. I can't think about it right now. But do you notice that in the same sentence, it says, forgive me of my trespasses as I forgive those who have trespassed against me? See, you all want to do shit one way. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. On earth as it is in heaven. As above, so below. As within, so without. It has to be done both sides. It has to be done physically and spiritually. It has to be done internally and externally. There is no one way. Many of you are trying to forgive those, and you hold on to that thing within yourself. Or you forgive yourself, but don't forgive that man or that woman. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. It's double edges. So how do you forgive yourself? Stop taking yourself so seriously. Relax. Take a nap sometimes. Go sit down somewhere. Hey T, how you doing? That- I need some advice. I am 49 years old, and the man that I'm dating, he's 48. We both live in separate residence, but he spends the weekend at my house. We call and talk to each other daily. We see each other every weekend when he stays over, but I know the same that he is behind a little distance. He works 7 days a week and does not take any time off, and he has no kids. I have one son. Lately, it seems like he's pulling away. Like one day, I asked since he's going out of town for the weekend, can he stay another night at my house? And he said he stayed last night. Hey, daughters of Zion, how we doing? Hey, sister, let me tell you about something. I think the problem with women, especially, is that you have to try to keep the same intensity, the same level of intensity that you started with. I think women try to keep the same level of intensity as they started with. And when you do that, what you do, the man can't breathe. You don't give the man breathing room. Shit, he stayed last night. Give him a break. Why do you feel like you need to stay every night? People want their space. One thing about relationship, one thing about fire, one thing about anything, you have to give people breathing room. If the fire can't breathe, the fire dies. If relationship cannot breathe, hey, Southern girl, how we doing? If relationships can't breathe, people will sink. They will be stifled. And I think a lot of times, thank you, Suzette, thank you so much. I think a lot of times you want to keep that same intensity of as the beginning. Listen, a real relationship is not based on the beginning. It's based after the beginning has done, after that, all that, I want to see you every day. I want to be around you every day. I want to smell your perfume and your cologne. After that is when relationship is real. In the beginning, that shit ain't real. It takes about a good 12 to 18 months for a relationship to start. You're not trying to start them in 2 minutes. That's a quick fire. That's the infatuation phase. You all want to start a quick fire. There's no a relationship really starts at about a year and a half. That's when but you got to get people to breathe, because if you keep calling me over and wanting me there, I don't want to come anymore because now you're annoying. And it's not that it's a bad thing. It's just people God, I can't I got a life. You know, one thing that I like about my wife is that she gives me my damn life back. She don't want to hold on to it. She don't want to keep it. She don't want to just hold me right here. She don't want to hold me right here and keep me from everybody. Because if she did that, I probably won't be on here. You have to give people their life. Here you go. You do as you please. But as you do as you please, let me see what you rather do. If you learn this technique, let me see what you are doing. I ain't gonna force shit on you. You grown, I'm grown. You know what you want. You know what you don't want. You have to trust that the person that you are with knows exactly what they want. If you trust that they know exactly what they want, why you cannot have the same intensity. You can't. Don't look. You be learning from my wife. She be chilling. You cannot have the same intensity. In the beginning, the intensity is always stronger. You want to be around the person. But when it begins to it's okay. Don't be afraid. Let it breathe. Let people miss you. You know, one of the biggest roles, my mom told me I need life on you. I'm telling you. One of the things, right? One of the things that I learned is that you need a life. You need to do your own stuff. You need you. He told you when he first started dating, didn't marry also, he's divorced, and I'm a widow. He told me when we started dating that he is dating for marriage. Yeah, but we still need a break. Even though we are married, we still need a break. I don't always want to be around you. That's why my house have about 5 rooms. I got a 5-bedroom house. And when I'm ready to go to one and stay in one, she don't bother me because she knows that I love her. And as long as you know somebody loves you, you're not worried about stay by my house, stay right here, stay with no, relax. And it's gonna, when you begin to be that way, it push people away. When you begin to be forceful and trying so hard and feeling like something is wrong, that's not wrong. Have you ever met somebody who tell you, who keep asking you, what's wrong? You okay? What's wrong? And nothing is wrong. But the only thing is, you keep asking me what's wrong is annoying me. I know I don't want to be around you. But I was perfectly fine. Before you keep asking me what's wrong, I told you I'm fine, damn. And then you make people don't want to come around you. Listen, when we begin to be controlling, we begin to want people to stay around us all the time because you are scared of losing the relationship, because the intensity is every marriage and every relationship, you're going to realize that the intensity, you see that love in the beginning is not the same love that you have in the end. That love in the beginning, thank you for the gifts. Thank you guys for the gifts. You see that love in the beginning? You see that love and that love in the beginning is not really love. What it is obsession. You're obsessed. Oh my God, you're obsessed. And so when the obsession phase wears off, when I don't have to be around you every minute, I don't have to hold your hand when we walk, I don't have to be in your face with my hot breath. Hey, because people like to be in your face with that, especially when their breath is hot. Hey, what you doing? I'm just here. You know those people, right? You're like, God, just back up off of me. So I'm telling you, listen, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, real love is after the obsession phase. When the obsession phase wears off, you find real love, because it's when I'm letting you do whatever you walk around the house looking ridiculous. You got rollers in your hair. You go to sleep with rollers and a damn ugly ass. What do you call them things? Things on you. You got things on your teeth because your teeth is messed up. So you gotta put your thing on to go into bed. Your little teeth brace. Then you have your little ugly bonnet on. Hey, lovely. And then you have your period panties on. That's above your navel. That you don't wanna. I think my period coming in the next 16 hours. So I don't wanna spill. Right? So and then, and he's like, do what you do. I don't love you any less. I know you got your period. I know your hair is on the counter. I know your hair is on the dresser. I know you gotta wake up tomorrow and shave your underarm because it grew about 3 inches in the last 6 hours because you're going through menopause. I get it. You have to let the thing just relax. You're comfortable now. That's when it's real. That's when we can go and I see you, I ain't gotta say shit to you. That's the comfortable part. My wife could pass by, I don't say shit to my wife. I give her fucking armpits. Don't be afraid of the intensity that's dropping. The intensity is just the little uncomfortable parts wearing off. I don't want to, if I lived by myself and I was dating, I wouldn't come to your house every night either. I didn't come to my wife's. When I met my wife, I didn't want to go to my wife's house every day. Hey, sugar, how you doing? I didn't want to sleep at her house. I have my own house. He's sleeping there. You're blessed. When I met my wife, when we were dating, I didn't want to sleep by her house. I would come by for 2 hours and I'm gone. I got my own house. I got my own lawn that I had to cut. I got my own life. Hey, Matu. Lord, I think I just messed up your name. I'm sorry. I didn't want to go by my wife's house and stay there for 2 days. Hell no. Hey, Belinda. I had a job. I had a career. I had a life. I had a gym. I had my own thoughts. I had to change my mind in my own house. I didn't like changing my mind in people's houses. They don't give you enough rooms. But seriously, man, stop being afraid to lose people. People are going to come and go. But if you give yourself your all, you'll see how much people come to drink. Let me say that again. You are giving people your all without giving yourself anything. If you keep giving yourself your all, you'll see how many people are thirsty for you. Let that sink in, man. Indeed. Indeed. You see that, Southern girl? That's deep in it. If you give yourself your all, you'll see how many people are thirsty. You will really see how thirsty they are. But you keep giving them, that person, your all. That person don't deserve your all. That person has his or her all. Do you know that my wife, I realize, hey Florence, she has her she has her all. So when I'm not there, she's occupied with her all. My wife travels to different countries. She's in the military. When I'm not there, my wife has a whole life. I mean, yeah, she called me, I want to talk. Hey, Kirk, about nothing. But she has her own all. And you know what? I have my own all too. And I'm completely fulfilled, whether she's there or not. You have to give yourself your all and let me drink some of it. Damn, this shit tastes good. And so even if I leave, your fountain is still full. Does that make sense? It's only time when your fountain is empty is when you're giving them your all. Can I ask you a question? Let me say this. Let me say this. Not talking to them every day. Should I feel away? I think we should talk. I think talking every day should be a thing, especially when you've been with them for a while. If we first start dating 2 months, no, I don't have to talk to you every day. But if you've been in a relationship, in a real relationship, yeah, talking to you every day is a thing. It's like me eating every day, talking to you every day. I want to hear how you're doing. Like, one thing about, hey, Faith, one thing about a man, the truth is, we are naturally protectors. I'm naturally a protector. No matter how far away that my wife is, I want to know how number one, I want to know how she's doing. In the morning time, hey, you good? Slept good? Anybody bothering you? Any pains? I want to know how you're doing. Now, that's just my protector instinct. Because, in my mind, I think I can solve it. I know I can't. But in my mind, I'm a man. I can fix it. Give me a hammer, and I'll fix them bones together. So naturally, I want to know how you're doing. Because you know why? One thing about life is that shit happens. We all know this. Right? We all know this. Everybody say, shit happens. This is 2025. Lord, we don't. A matter of fact, me and my wife have this thing that if, no matter where she at, whether she leaving work, no matter if she leaving work or leaving Walmart, Kirk, I'm on my way. Because I want to know when you leave. Because in this world today, I don't know what is going to happen. So she tells me, Kirk, I'm on my way. I know it takes about 7 minutes to drive from her office to my house. After 10 minutes, hey, you okay? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Okay, just making sure. Because in all reality, I want to make sure it's not about me checking her. She's grown. But I want to make sure she's okay. I want to make sure. And when I leave, when I say, baby, I'm leaving the gym now. Okay, because I tell her, hey, I'm leaving the gym now. It's not to track because she's not trust. Hey, I'm leaving the gym now. Okay, I see you in a few minutes. If 20 minutes pass, I'm not home. She calls me, Kirk, you okay? Because I'm a black man driving a Corvette. God knows that's a damn criminal, crime within itself. It's out of respect. Men protect what they care about. Indeed. I was saying something before I said that. What the heck was I saying? That's how it's supposed to be, right, Tasha? What do you think about a woman 63 dating a 45-year-old man? I don't think nothing bad. I think a 45-year-old man is grown. And I think he knows a lot of times what they want. Sometimes, don't get me... Listen, I don't like talking about those things because people get mad at me for talking about those things, those age gaps. But dating a 45-year-old man as you are 63, I will tell women not to do it, but why not? Screw it. Have fun. Date, but pay attention. Because a lot of times, a man who's younger, a lot of times, not most of the times, not all the time. So don't get mad at me for saying a lot of times. I don't say most people. I don't say most of the times. I'm saying many times, a man who's younger than you will not fully see your value as a man who's older. A man who's younger than you will not see your full value as a man who's older. That's what I would say. So I'm saying be careful that they don't really, because they're younger, and sometimes a lot of younger men like women who are controlling because the men themselves are very, soft or softer. And so the woman is comfortable leading because a woman knows, woman, you know that you don't listen to a man. You know, listen, let's be honest. Thank you for the gifts. You all know that you all don't listen. One thing about women, women don't listen. And you don't listen to men. So imagine listening to a younger man who's 20 years younger. You don't listen. You'd be like, well, whatever. Negro, I'm 20 years older than you. You all don't listen. And I think that's why men don't really like, a lot of times, not all the time, somebody say, not all the time, not most of the times, a lot of times, a lot of men don't like dealing with older women because you all don't listen. Well, I'm telling you, Kimberly, hey, Kimberly, you don't listen. And so men who are younger, if you meet a younger man, you already have it in your mind. He ain't got my experience. But from being younger than me, oh really? 8 months younger? No. That's not bad. I mean, that's the same age group. But I'm talking about, you meet a man who's 20 years younger? Do you listen to them? Do you really respect him that way? Do you really respect his lead? Do you really, you know what I'm saying? Tired of leading. You had some psychology courses, you know, of using certain. No, it's not that I have psychology. Hey, Khalid, how you doing? Hey, Lisa. Hey, headquarter. It's not that I had psychology courses. It's just I listen to how people speak, and I like to be aware of the words that I use because people like will pick and choose one word and take it all out of context because we know better. I'm telling you because you know better. So you gotta be mindful. I was going somewhere before I went there and I was saying that when you give somebody your all, I was talking about that and I completely came off topic, giving people your all. I totally forget. A lot of people, when you give a man or a woman your all, you end up giving yourself nothing and you end up giving yourself codependent. It's like if you only go to somebody's house and cook, so you bring all the food to somebody's house and you cook, then when the person says, don't come to my house, now you're hungry. Does that make sense? When the person now say, don't come to my house because you carry all your food there anyways, you carry all your little spices there because you know if there's no seasoning there, you can't cook the same. You know, I can't cook in your house because your seasoning, you have salt and pepper. That ain't doing a damn thing for me besides maybe some white rice. Do you know what I'm saying? That could only... Hey, Miss Fine Wine, how you doing? Good, long time to see. You know what I mean? If I can't cook in your house, I cook in mine. But if I take all my seasoning and all my spices and all my stuff to your house, then I have to make sure that you're always there because I'm going to need you. What's up, Paul? I'm going to need to be in that house. Matter of fact, give me my own key. So because when I'm hungry, I'm coming. A lot of times you give somebody your all, but you don't give yourself nothing. Hey, Alicia, thank you for the gifts. How are you doing? You give somebody your all, but you leave yourself with nothing. You don't give yourself compliments. You don't give yourself space. You don't give yourself time. You don't give yourself grace. You don't give yourself no credit. You don't give yourself no love. You don't give yourself no joy, no happiness. You have to go to them. And I think that's when we end up in this suffering talking about, I give him my all. I give my all to have just one. And then when you do that, Golden Melanin, how are you doing? Peace and blessings. When you do that, now you have to be attached to that person because if that person leave, they taking every seasoning, every rice, every food and grocery away from you. So you have to learn to be manipulative. You have to learn to put your emotions that way. You have to learn to chase and to behave a certain way. You have to listen. This is how we screw ourselves up. Y'all don't like my voice? Y'all don't like my singing? That's how we do it. So giving your all simply means to give myself my all. If you're hungry, you come get some. That's what it means. Give myself all the love. And you can feel it and you can taste it too. You can lick it off of me. Nothing sexual. You know, I know I don't go into the sexual place here when it comes to myself. You know what I mean? Hey, Jadelle, thank you. Rule number 1, never miss Kirk's life. I didn't even, I'm telling you, give yourself your all. Feed yourself. Feed yourself. Feed yourself education, knowledge, wisdom, hope, faith, and love, all the fruits of the Spirit. Because when you do that, nobody want to, listen, Fill his cup. Then I'm telling you, fill his cup first. And then when you fill your cup, anybody, anybody leaving you? Yeah, ain't nobody leaving you. Me, I ain't leaving. Yeah, boy, I ain't, today I went to my wife's. My wife had another ceremony that she's taking over a different company, and I went to her, seeing her and the way how she spoke when they induct her to the company, and she now is the head of the company now. And when I was there and looking at her, proud as hell, knowing this woman is being her fulfilled version. And I'm just looking at her being proud. It's not because of me. I didn't do that. I didn't give it to her. I didn't give her the position. I just removed myself so that she can just be her full self. And I'm so proud. Right? And the woman that she become, she likes that. When you like the person that you become, you don't care who don't like it. Because you ain't doing that for nobody else. If I become my all, I like how it feels. I like where my mind stays. I like where my thoughts go. And I like how my body experience this all that I'm giving myself. If she leaves me or if he leaves you, what do you think difference it makes? Yes, you might miss them, but the fountain is still fountaining. The love is still loving, and the peace is still peacing. You give your all to yourself and then learn to give yourself freely to anyone the person who you want to give it to. But when you give your all. All I can give you is me. Like even in these lives, I can only give you me. I don't hold back. I talk how I talk. I joke how I joke. I don't stop joking with you all because this is my personality. I'm not hiding myself from you. Right? You know what I'm saying? I look how I look. I ain't putting on nothing on my face. See, look, no makeup. See? No makeup. See? Ain't that what job is saying? No makeup. See? My real face. Right? I got a hair on my head. I'm not covering, I'm not hiding it. But I'm giving you my all. This is really how I am. My wife can't stand it sometimes, but she likes it. My all. This is my all. The best version of yourself. And when you keep doing that, you will see how much people are thirsty for you. You will see how many people are thirsty for you. They want to drink from your fountain. And when you, you don't want to close your fountain up because they get thirsty. I'm just being serious. I'm being, like, for real. Challenge yourself to start being yourself. Stop being scared to be yourself. Because when you're scared, see, a lot of you don't want to be yourself. Because you don't think they like you. And they probably won't. But somebody will. That's the one that you focus on. That's the one that you give attention to. Those are the ones that you look at, the ones who come, not the ones who is annoyed by how you look, how you speak, how you carry yourself. F them. You know what the word F means? Forget them. The ones who don't like it, the ones who this, F them. You have been spending so many times. He said that he doesn't like big women. Are you worried about the ones who do like big women? Why are you not thinking about those ones? You spend all your time thinking about the ones who don't like you because you're big, because you're masculine. I love masculine women because I know when I ain't there, I know shit is getting done. My wife is masculine, but I know when I ain't there, she's taking charge of them badass kids. My kids gonna be good. When my wife say, "Hey, I'm taking my kids up to the park," Kirk, you ain't got to come, girl. Do it because I know she got them in check. But she's a little hard. So you all be like, "Hey, Sheena." You all be like, he say he don't like masculine women. So what? Somebody else do. Listen, my wife is a soldier. I know she's masculine. But it doesn't bother me. Focus on the ones who are drawn to you naturally. Focus on those ones. We are only focused on the other ones because we some way agree with them and we trying to debate them just to make sure that they're not right. We agree with them. A woman told me I don't like short men. You think I hurt my feelings? My wife likes short men. Who cares? My wife don't mind me being short. Even if 99.99 don't like short men. I'm not insecure one bit. Damn it. I ain't growing no more. I ain't grew an inch in the past. When I was 8 years old, I took my passport picture from St. Vincent. I was 4'6". I looked at my passport the other day. I was 4'6". From the age of 9 to the age of 45, I gained exactly 1 foot, 0.5. because I'm 5'6.5". You have to respect the half because that's putting me to 7'5'7". So let's say I'm 5'6.5" ish, 5'7" on days when it's nice and hot. On the days when it's cold, my shoulders down and it's cold and my nipples freezing, I'm over 5'5". So if I look 5'5", don't tell me I'm lying. Look at the weather. The weather will tell you all, in days when I'm scared or feeling sick, I'm over 5'1". And when you see me 5'1", Kirk, I can't believe, somebody said, oh my God, you're short. I told you, listen, told you, somebody saw me for the first time. Oh my God, you're short in real life. I told you, why did you think I was tall? Who told you I was tall? You disappointed yourself. You see, that's the problem. Who told you I was tall? I didn't say I was tall. But that's the first thing that you say. Why is the first thing that you say, oh my God, you're short? Why? I mean, yes, you're right, but damn, I got feelings too. Not that it hurt my feelings, but what if it did? She said, oh my God, you're short. Hey, Gina. Jamisha, that's right. About my house. Hey, Billie Jean. Hey, Loki. Somebody said standing next to the shelf. No, but seriously, I'm short. I'm short as hell. But there's no but because you can't make up for being short. But it's okay. I'm 5'1.5". Lord, 5'2", but I'm confident with it. Listen, how long can you go? Listen, how long can you go rejecting what you're gonna be for the rest of your life? Hey, how long are you gonna live? I got like 40 more years, 50 more years in me. I'm going 50 more years being insecure of my height. Like that. Is that what we do? You think I'm gonna go 50 more years being insecure, talking about, oh my God, I'm worried about what you think my height is? You think I'm going 50 more years being insecure about my height? So every time I see you, I look down? Hey. Like, you can't see it? I know you see it. I'm not gonna. I hope she's not looking at me. I hope nobody looks at me. They're looking! And you know what they're looking at? They're looking because the vibration that you give out, that feeling that you see, people will read your energy so good. You see them? Do you see them predators? Do you see them predator men? They know how you feel and they suck it. I want that one. That one don't like herself. Come here, girl, with your fine self, because they know they can bring you back down. They know they can manipulate the hell out of you and how you feel. They can mess with you. They can sense, they can smell every insecurity because you know why? Like for instance, when you see a woman, hold on. I can't understand it because I see a woman standing the other day. Her bag, her purse covering her stomach. Oh, she don't like her stomach. Everywhere she go, her hand, her purse, her pocketbook is by her stomach. Lady, move your head. You're showing everybody. All you're doing is bringing attention to your stomach. Nobody care about your stomach. The ones who care, listen, the ones who matter don't care. And the ones who care don't matter. Nobody cares about your stomach. You with your pocketbook all night. It's been 12 hours you standing up with your hand in the same spot. Your navel is hot because I'm sure your stomach can't breathe because under your clothes is already hot and then your pocketbook is rested on your stomach and then your hands over it. I know your stomach's sweating. Stomach smell like sweat, pure sweat. Hey, let it go. Let your stomach grow. It's big, let it be big. Somebody likes it, but you gotta like it too. You are making people sense the places in you that's insecure. People are looking at you and they see what you hide and you talking like this. Oh my God. A lady come to me the other day. So Kirk, why are you now I'm curious to see what's behind those little, and your fingers ain't pretty. So I'm like, if your nails are that messed up and you put it over your mouth, how messed up are your teeth? If your hands look like that and you are covering your mouth to speak, Lord have mercy. I'm like, I don't even want to see it. What are you hiding? Lady, just let me see your teeth. I still don't want you any less or more. I don't even want you. I'm taken, so I could care less. Let me see your mouth. about to hide my. Listen, let me tell you something. If my PP was 2.5 inches, listen, listen. When we about to get busy, listen. Shit, I can't be ashamed no more. I refuse to be ashamed of my life of the same little things. That's gonna be the little things. It's not getting bigger in the next 20 years. Listen, let me just show you before we do anything. If you have 10 seconds to go, if you stay, that means you see it and you say okay. Right? Hey, listen. I'm not about to hide myself. I ain't about to hide my little 2.5 inches. Is all I got. It's all I got. But now you see it. What are you gonna do? I'm looking at your face. I'm not looking away. I'm looking at your face. Hey, listen. Hey, listen. I'm looking at your face trying to figure out what you're gonna do next. Because shoot, I ain't about to be shamed. I'm not about to be. I am not about to be ashamed. I am too old to be ashamed of this. I had this for the past 40 years. I cannot be ashamed for 40 more years. You carrying shame till you die? Are you crazy? This lady told me, Kirk, man, listen, I met this lady a long time ago. This is back in the days. I met this lady a long time ago. She gonna tell me, Kirk, I don't feel comfortable. Then put your clothes back on. Put your clothes back on. Let's go. Because if you can't enjoy your body, you can't enjoy me either. You wasting your time. Put your clothes back on. What do you mean? It's not you. No. Put your clothes back on. Because if you can't experience, if you can't, listen, when I met you, I saw you. I saw how you look like. I'm still here. I saw you had only one nipple. I saw the 16 stretch marks on your butt. It never bothered me. It means that you just had some growth. That's what life is about, growth. I see those cheetah marks on your thighs. There's nothing wrong with your cheetah thigh. What do you all think? That we are that bad? I don't mind. Hey, Miranda, you back? I didn't even see you. So I'm like, if you feel insecure with your body, you're not gonna enjoy me. And I ain't trying to work extra. I ain't trying to put all that extra huffing and puffing in just for you to enjoy. I can't do it. Listen, we too old to be trying so hard to please each other. I mean, I'm gonna try, but if you don't enjoy your body, naturally, it's gonna be hard to please you. I'm telling you. Sure, it's gonna be hard to please you. It's gonna be hard because now you're not even focused on me. You focus on if I see you, and then you here with your. Listen, I took this lady clothes off, and she gonna cover her face. Hold on now. Do I have consent? Yes. What do you mean? You covering your face? I'm taking your. What are you covering your face for, ma'am? No. What we gonna do, ma'am? Do I have consent to take your clothes off? Yes, but I'm just. You know what? No. We too old. We too old. We ain't going there. You be pointing out your own insecurities and get mad at a man. You be pointing out your own insecurities. Listen. Sometimes, right? Let me be honest with you. Sometimes, when I'm looking at you, I swear I ain't looking at that, what you think I'm looking at. You ought to be thinking that we're looking at those little things. We're looking at the big picture. That ass. God dang. Look at the chest. You happy? What's wrong with you? I don't want you to see my scar. You got a scar? You don't see it? No, no, I didn't. It's right here. Man, ain't nobody looking at your cigarette burn. Ain't nobody looking at your little bite that you had from mosquito in your house. I didn't even notice that. And my face was right there the whole time. I didn't notice it. But now oh yeah, look at it. For real, shit. What happened to you? It's your fault that started. That conversation is because of you. I didn't see it. I didn't care. My mind was on what? It wanted to be on. You think I'm looking at your scar while trying to hold an erection? I'm not looking at your scar trying to hold an erection. I'm not. I'm sorry, I'm not. Your scar don't help me with an erection. I don't know why you thinking that. You keep pointing out your own insecurities, and then you mad when they took it and they left and they tell you about it. You mad. Stop pointing out your insecurities. Nobody cares about them. A matter of fact, if you look at me and talk to me, I'm thinking, I'm seeing, no, I'm tripping because you're looking at me in my eyes like you see nothing wrong. So therefore, shit, she bad. You must be the baddest thing ever. My body and sexuality and the very thing you're saying. Wait, we'll point it out. Well, the men that you were sleeping with, there was very particular. What the hell is that word? If you were secure with your body and men pointed out insecurities, I don't know what type of men those are. I don't think I've ever pointed out anything to because it doesn't help. It doesn't help, man. But listen, though. But seriously, man, we have to be secure with who we are. When you give somebody your all, give them your all. Stop with all the insecurities, your past trauma. We quick to give people our past trauma, and like say, you should accept. You should accept this. But give me at least give me love too. Like if you give me all the past raggedy trauma, give me some love. Like give me something else too, because you're gonna just pour it on me. I just told him, and he just and that. We're quick to give them our past traumas. The last man who said this to me. Uh-oh. Somebody just called my phone. Am I still? Let me know if y'all can still hear me. When my son calls my phone and I don't answer, he's gonna call like 1,600 times because he want a game on his tablet. Can you all still hear me? Okay, good. Thank you. That was my son calling me. He probably just want a game on his tablet. But yeah, man. But seriously, we have to start. What just happened? YouTube, can you all still hear me? I don't know what just happened. But yeah, man. Okay, thank you. Okay, good, Jimmy. Thank you. We have to start, man. We have to start giving our all and be okay with the possibility that some people don't want our all. Some people can't handle our all. Some people, your all reminds them that they got to be their all, and they don't feel comfortable being their all. Seriously. I'm going through the exact situation and hearing you talk about how you process it all is almost like God said, thank you. Good, Valu, thank you. Like, seriously. Okay, good. Thank you, Miranda. Is in sync with her. Oh, it's not sync? Oh, see? Wait, what did I just say? I forgot what I just said. What did I just say again? I forgot what I said. Hey, Maria, how are you doing? I said something just now, but I forgot. You have to be comfortable in giving your all. Some people ain't gonna like your all. Some people ain't gonna like your all. Yeah, some people ain't gonna like your all. But that's okay. Nobody says everybody gonna like your all. Your all is for you anyways. You're the one who benefits from it. If you can't benefit from my all, I don't want to. But let me tell you about giving your all. Here's the truth. Some of us are toxic. What you consider your all is all your trauma. You want to pour that out from people. Seriously. You don't want to get better. You don't want to soften up. Like, you don't want to love. You don't want to have peace within. You don't want to be calm. You want to be quiet, loud, and aggressive. I don't know. I don't want to be that. I don't want that all either. Don't confuse me when I say your all. Your all mean making the best version of you. So you are at peace with you. You are forgiving you. You are forgiving them. You are flowing. Your breath is flowing. Your all is not all. I mean, yes, I understand that we come with things, right? We come with things. I'm not saying to hide who you are. We come with things, but we also have to learn to deal with our own things too. And as I give you myself, I'm going to be mindful of how I'm showing up, because I have to be mindful of how I show up to me. Because first, I see myself first. I feel myself. And I think myself. I'm aware of myself. And therefore, if I am, when I speak, I want to be mindful of the things that I say, my behaviors and my actions. I want to be mindful because I'm still working on the best version. And the more practice that I give myself is the more better I become at that version of me. So when I begin to keep practicing myself, you are experiencing this. You are seeing this too. I don't, and sometimes they won't, because they're gonna see what they are. But I have to make sure I show up my best version. Because I want to know that when you leave, you left because of my best. But if I think that you leave because I did something wrong, and I said something wrong, then I have to, hey, you okay? Hey, what did I do? Hey, what did I do? I didn't mean to. I ain't doing none of that, ma'am, sir. Ma'am, we're not doing that. Now, I'm not saying to make sure, but I'm not doing that because I know if you speak to me and say, Kirk, what you did, I get it, But we have to check ourselves too. My point of this live, be willing to hear criticism. Indeed, indeed, indeed. My point of this live was this. I hear many people ask me, what if you give your all? What if you give somebody your all? Have the capacity to handle the all. Indeed. What if I give my all? What if you give your all? Oh, I want to give my all the more because people don't appreciate it. Your all is for you to appreciate. Your all happens within you. Your all only happens within you. When you become your all, you see all that trauma, you see all that issues and that insecurities and doubts and that all that crap that you don't like, it goes away. Because it's no longer there. Because your all is you being present. Whatever you are is what you're accepting of until you fix it. Whatever I am, I have to accept it until I fix it. And if I am this, I have to accept it. I don't hate it, I have to accept it. But just because I want to change it doesn't mean that I have to hate it either. Because there's always growth. Being you and being your all doesn't have to mean, as you called it, perfect. It means you are still refining yourself. You are still rewriting your own program. You are still editing. You are still writing. You are still doing everything that you got to do to master that person that you want to show up to be. Another thing in a relationship is this. I had to learn this. I had to learn this. I had to learn this. If my wife asks for something that I'm not, that's when the conflicts come in. That's when everybody is tripping. That's not who I am. Now, make sure when you disagree with this, it's okay. You can disagree, because I know most are going to disagree. This is where my least popular opinion comes in. And maybe one day you all will see it. But I didn't see it like this either until recently. Well, when my wife asks for something that I don't think I am, is when I realize and I remember, why do I think this is who I am? Why do I select one identity? Why do I have this one specific identity? And does doing that my spouse asks of me, changing who I am? Does this really change who I am? No, it doesn't. It's just how you label yourself. Sometimes you gotta stop labeling yourself. See, many of you label yourself so strong that you're afraid to go against your own stupid ass label. Sometimes you label yourself. I remember when I used to label myself a vegan back in the days. I used to label myself a vegan. And I went out and I ate a cookie and they has milk in it. Oh, I'm gonna suffer. Oh my God, I gotta forgive myself. Man, listen. I can't do it no more. We put so much label. We put so much raggedy ass label. We put so much raggedy ass label on us on who we think we are. And it's not who you are. It's what society, it's what your parents, It's what your daddy, it's what your friends, it's what Trump, it's what the media, is what everybody says. And one thing I learned again, if everybody say this is the way, it's probably not the way. Yes, I don't like, this is who I am. Ooh, I don't buy into this is not who I am stuff. I never tell my wife it's not who I am. Because if you want and if you ask for something, if my wife asks for something, I don't have to be anybody to do it. I could just do it knowing that this is what she wants. Now, I ain't talking about those kinky sexual things. That's a little different. I ain't doing no kinky sexual things now. No extra kinky. Listen, let the ceiling fan go around without me going around on it and dropping off of it and landing in the right spot of it. I ain't doing all them kinky stuff. And this is when I might have to throw in, hey, listen, this is not where I'm at right now. I'm a little old. My knees ain't the same. I can't stay on my knees and expect to come up like nothing happened. If I take a stoop down, my knees take a while to relax. When I stand up, my knees ain't feel like it's standing up yet. Give me a second now. You know what I mean? I have to identify with my age sometimes because, hey, I can't do this. I can't be in weird positions. I can't. Maybe let's go in the car. Listen, the car is not enough space in the car. I have to. I gotta fit in the front seat, and the front seat is very small, and then my head is bumping on. Ma'am, it's not who I'm not, but this car is tight. The space it's uncomfortable. My back. Next thing I come out of the car, I can't walk for 4 days. Why? Because I was in an uncomfortable position for 6 minutes. You know how long being in an uncomfortable situation or uncomfortable position for 6 minutes is? 6 minutes? You know how long 6 minutes is in an uncomfortable situation in a car, especially my Corvette? Baby, that's going to Corvette. Girl, are you crazy? So that's not what I'm talking about. Probably 2 minutes. I can't do this. Can't do the weird stuff. Let's wait until we go home. We ain't in a rush. Let's just go home. Let's go upstairs. We have a big ass bed. Let's go to bed. But why? No. Because I can't do that anymore. I can't do that anymore. I think that's why women like young men. These young men. When I was young, I used to do all these things. I used to do all the things. Jump from the roof. Hopefully I line it up perfect. Jump off the roof. Bam! I missed, but it's okay. Stuff came back up. I got a cramp. I was good. These days, when you have a cramp, it's a wrap. Hey, listen. Stop. Oh, shit. Stop. Oh, you ought to be having cramps and stuff. Can I have an adult conversation with you all? I'm talking adult. Not crazy adult stuff, but y'all don't have cramps. I can't be that no more. You ever had a cramp in your back of your thigh? Oh, it's a wrap. Oh, hamstring. It's done. We're done. I don't care if I finish or not. Listen, tomorrow. Give me 48 hours. 48 hours and I need to recover. And when you get older, you don't recover. You take a while to recover. So if you ain't got yours and I ain't got mine, listen, we're gonna be hurting because listen. I could do something else, but we ain't not doing that again. You're not cramp in my life. Good for you. The crumbs be in the end. Listen, these crumbs be the end. But I know I can't do it. So you gotta find somebody your age. You gotta find somebody who understands that when you get a cramp, it means to stop. It doesn't mean to go harder. It doesn't mean to go faster. It doesn't mean to prove a point and thinking that you're gonna no. You're gonna F it up even more. Listen, when I say stop, I mean stop. It doesn't mean I'm not trying to be cute. It's not time for you to be cute and you to be aggressive and you to tell me, suck it up. I'm not sucking nothing up. Hey, Galaxy. Yo, you don't understand, man. Hey, Cassandra. I ain't sucking nothing up. I'm a man, Kirk. I know, but I'm cramping. Listen, I'm 45 years old. These cramps are different. These cramps are different. One day I almost broke my toe because they was doing it so good. I'm like, my toe is about to crack. She thought it was cute. Oh my God, really? Oh my God. Feeling good. No, I ain't want you no more. I'm done. Leave me alone. Told you I was. Listen, man, we got to learn, man. Yeah, Florida. Hey, Wynette. I missed you too. What you mean? We got to learn. But when it comes to relationship, man, this is who I am. That shit is old. Toes be crumping up and I have to get stop it out. Impossible. This is who I am. I don't use that no more. This is who I am. I don't use that anymore. I don't even tell you. Have you all ever heard me say this is who I am? I never say who I am. You assume who I am. People be in my inbox or my comment section. Oh, I thought you was this. I never told you I was that. That was your conclusion that you came to. And you know one thing about conclusion? Do you know why we come to conclusion? Do you know why people come to conclusion about you? Do you know why? Do you know why you come to conclusion about yourself? Because conclusion means the end. This is how it stays. Nothing stays the same until death. I'm telling you all, stop coming to conclusion about them or you. Things change. Things will change. Never come to conclusion. Never say what you are, because I promise you, surprise yourself. Never come to conclusion, because conclusion makes people scared. What comes after death, you get scared. Conclusion. So people want to give you a conclusion or this character or this thing because they're scared if you are not that. So they make up some type of thing in you. I don't tell my wife who I am. That is not her problem. My job is to trust her. And if she asks for something, knowing that it's not from ego or from control, and then I give it to her freely. Do you understand? Am I buffering? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, TikTok? No, wisdom tooth removed. It was going to take me out. Well, good. I'm glad that you're good. Okay, I'm good. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Cassandra, it might be your connection. But yeah, I don't tell my wife that that's who I am. Man, no. Stop being listen, stop. Me, one thing about me, I can do whatever I want to do. I was telling my wife just the other day about when I went to Iraq, my first time, because she never heard my stories. I never tell my wife my stories. And I think I had a drink. I had a nice drink at Chili's. And when I got that drink, I began to speak, and my wife was listening. And I was telling her my first time in Iraq, when I was told, to put my weapon at somebody's 3 men's head, and they told me if they move, shoot them. And I was telling her that story, but I realized that doesn't even define what I am either. I had to make sure, because then I was a Christian too. I was a Christian, I was a strong believer, and my mission interfered with my religion. Now at 45 years old, well, soon to be 45, I realize I'm just open. Yes, I don't hurt people, especially intentionally. Yes, I don't, but my ego has learned to chill and relax. If I do something, I do it because I want to do it. I don't feel guilty. I don't feel all this nonsense, but I understand. Don't bring people in your pain. Don't bring people in your struggle. Don't bring people in your suffering. Right? So that's one thing I learned. So me not having those rules that people have is that I learned to not bring anybody in my pain and suffering. I don't want to add more suffering to this world. So I think people misunderstand when I say I don't operate by rules, but I understand not to bring you in my suffering, because there's more suffering. There's so much suffering in this world. I don't bring people in. I try my best. So when it comes to messing with you and doing this to you and hurting you this way and cheating with you and cheating on you and doing this with you, and I don't bring people in that suffering, because then that's not a beautiful thing. But I learned to be free. And if I'm free without bringing or adding to the suffering, my life is beautiful. Seriously. Don't bring others into you. Indeed, Jamisha, indeed. Words you use, I'll drop. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, Miranda, indeed. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Because TikTok was sure drop my life. Because they always do anyways. People that do cheat don't think that way. Well, yeah, 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 yeah. But I mean, Miranda, we talk about cheating all the time. But I think I know one reason why I stopped. Because I used to. One reason why I stopped cheating is because you see somebody that you love hurt, you're gonna hurt too. Like when you see somebody that you love hurt, you're gonna hurt. And when you are the one cause that pain, oh, that's a dub. Like you I don't understand. One reason why people who love you really think twice about what they are doing is because when you hurt, the person that they love hurt, it's a natural thing. It's a natural thing to be hurt. Have you ever seen your kids actually hurt? Have you seen one of your kids hurt, man? Or sick? And even though you suck at being sick and you hate being sick, you'll ask God, hey, God, come take this away from them and give it to me. I'll carry it. I'll carry their stuff. I carry my sons and my daughters, even my wife pain. I'll carry it. Because, oh my Lord, I see them and they can't think, they can't speak. Listen, you hear me? And so naturally, when you bring in the hurt on somebody that you love and you see them cry, because if they can't sleep, if your partner can't sleep, it's hard for you to sleep. If your kids can't sleep, you stay up all night thinking about why they can't sleep. It's really it's really simple. It's really simple. If you're I know some of y'all have kids. If your kids stay up all night not can't sleep, how much sleep do you get? If your kids stay up all night and he or he can't sleep, how much sleep do you get? Very minimal. You might doze off a couple times and check up. Doze off, you check. Doze off, you check. Doze off. You might doze off. But you ain't sleeping. You ain't sleeping. Because why? When you, especially your kids and your family, you're like, oh. So to cause somebody pain that you love, so you have to stop. That's, if anything happened, that is what, it's not that I need to be disciplined. And yes, I do. But if I understand that concept, I'll stop. I'll stop. Let me behave myself. God, this shit hurts. And it hurts me too because I see you hurt. And I'm not being sensitive. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to be all, but this is common sense. I don't have to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying this because of you all. I something that I realized, that's just what it is. I have kids now, I get it. I think if I didn't have kids, I probably wouldn't have gotten it. I don't know, maybe I would, but maybe I wouldn't. Yeah, you don't want to cause to hurt yourself. Listen, this world be whooping people's asses. Our loved ones getting whooped by the same earth, by the same world. You're not supposed to whoop them either. Like, you can't whoop them too. You can't. The one person that you're supposed to find that's supposed to be safe, that's supposed to be safe with you, you can't, like, damn, I got to fight this world, the weather, the temperature, work, my boss. I got to fight with this and that. I got to come and fight you too? Shit. That's a lot. That's a lot of fighting. And I get it. Some folks just want to be single now. Literally experience this love. I'm telling you. It's true definition of loving someone. We got to be mindful, man. We got to be mindful. But listen, my point of this video was give people all of you. Hey, Happiness Blends, how you doing? Learn to give people all of you. Hey, Sierra, how you doing? Learn to give people all of you. Don't hold nothing back. But you have to remember. You have to remember. When you give somebody all of you, you first must become that all. So when they leave, you are still left with all. Do you get it? When you give somebody all of you, is you becoming the all that you can be, that you want to be, that you're intentionally being. And then when you give them that, you still have the all. They can't take it from you. They cannot. They cannot take it. They can't take it. And when you give somebody your all, indeed, happiness blends, when you give somebody your all, man, when you give them, when you truly give them your all, I'm telling you, you're going to see how thirsty or how full they really are. A person who is full don't want no more. But imagine, if you meet a person that give themselves all and have created a version of themselves that they give themselves their all, and you give them and you give yourself your all. Think about it. If I give myself my all and you give yourself your all, man, listen. I think these days we meet people who ain't giving themselves shit. People ain't doing shit for themselves lately. We meet people who ain't giving themselves nothing. And so we gotta do and give and do and give. Imagine you have a heart in your chest. Yeah. Imagine you have a heart in your chest and you're not using it and you need mine. Imagine you have a heart and a lungs within your chest and you don't use it. You can't give me nothing. You can't breathe with me, breathe for me. You can't do anything for me. So why would I trust you with mine? You're going to only use it for you because you need it. I think what we are doing, we are trying to give ourselves we are trying to give our heart to people who only want our help. If you meet somebody who ain't doing shit with what they have, don't give them yours. Because if you understand what you had, you will use it. We have to be careful. When you meet somebody who has all the elements and they ain't do nothing with it, giving them yours, what do you think they're going to do? They won't appreciate it either. Think about it. Like, think about it. I think it's so many times, we are trying to pour into someone or something. And that person is not even pouring into themselves. And I think that's why you get empty. Because when you give, it's like putting all your money in an account every time you get paid. And every time you look at the account, it's empty. You get frustrated. You get tired. It's like it drives you crazy. So first, you got to see what somebody's doing with theirs, what they already have. The key to relationship is seeing what people are already doing with what they have, with their resources. And if you know that they are doing something with their stuff, with what they have, then when you give to them, they'll do the best with it too. Because they understand how it is to have that thing and how much work had to be put in to have it. Do you see what I'm saying? Or are we not working? Do you understand? The heart in your chest is to love only within. The heart in your chest is to love within so you can love without. The heart that's in your chest is to love within. It's not to love all of them without and then miss it for yourself. The heart that you have in your chest first is to light up your body, light up your world. The heart is for you, it's your light. And when you start shining, when you start using it, they see it. Then it becomes like flies and flying all around you. Zzz, zzz. You know that those flies love the bulbs. Zzz. Some of you are then using the light for you. You using the light for them. And then you say, I'll give him all. I give him everything. Why? You needed some too. Matter of fact, you needed most. The heart that you have is to love you first. To appreciate you first. Yeah, to appreciate you first. To light yourself up first. And then, that's why it says, let people see your light. Let men see your light. It says, put your light on so that they can see your light and glorify the Father, right? That means you have to turn yours on first. Some of you don't turn your lights on. Some of you refuse. Some of you are waiting to turn your light on until somebody approves you to switch the switch on. Until somebody comes along and put it on for you. If you let somebody put it on for you, guess what? They can take it off too. And that's why you all are hurt. You let somebody put it on, and then thus they take it off. Because they ain't got to pay your light bill anymore. They walk away. You let somebody put it on. Putting yourself first becomes selfish. When does putting yourself first become selfish? Is there a line? So when Jamisha, that's a great question. The question is, when does putting yourself first become selfish? Is there a line? People use the term putting yourself first. Putting yourself first really means, actually, we do put ourselves first. We just think deep about it. Putting yourself first means, number one, get rid of all the crap that you're carrying. You need that forgiveness. You need that love. You need that peace. You need that awareness. You need that present. That's putting yourself first. You experience all of life. And then when you suck this life in and you see how beautiful it is, then you can, hey, come see what I'm looking at. Come experience this too. Come feel that the Lord is good. You know what I say? Come see that the Lord is good. Because putting yourself first means I get to experience it first. If I experience it first, I don't have to be selfish with it. Because I know it's not mine. It's really not mine. Right? It's not mine. And so I'm not taking you personal because I know we are in two different places, right? I am in love, you are in that. You are not in. I am in love, you are in guilt. I am aware that what you're seeing is coming from a place of guilt. And so I'm not really, it's not a selfish thing. Hey, V? See what I'm saying? It's not a selfish thing. So I'm allowing myself to be based on my intentions. My attention. My intention, my intention. When I see you, so it doesn't become selfish. It doesn't mean that you have to use your power and use your strength and use your aggression and use force to do anything. Everything becomes, when you place yourself first, when it comes to love and peace and happiness, it's about when you have that trust within you and you relax and you learn to just let things flow as they are, accept things as they are. You let people be who they are. So it's not about putting, when it's been selfish. Give me a selfish thing that you're talking about. Give me an example. Indeed, boundaries are not selfish. Give me an example of being selfish, because maybe I'm not looking at it at that same, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. I think, give me an example. What's something that might be looked at as selfish? Like not sharing your body, or not sharing your meal, or not letting people, like, give me an example, because I think I'm missing it. Leaving a marriage is not selfish, especially when it brings it peace. When there's peace and freedom, can't be selfish. For me, being selfish is withholding care from someone because you're scared of being hurt. You know what? Okay. I can take that. I can see that. I know someone who needs time to themselves, so they push everyone away until they feel better. I need time to myself, too. But I understand that people want to be around me. I understand that I have them little people. I understand that I have my little wife who wants her time. And so I have to understand it's not personal. When you have this certain level of energy and wisdom and knowledge and experience. You know, to whom much is given, much has to be required. Now, I am mindful of that. Now, sometimes I do take my space. If I don't answer the call or if I don't answer your text, I text back when I'm ready. Or I call back when I'm ready, when I'm mindful, present. But we know to whom much is given. So, me knowing that some people come to me for conversations, for advice, for just questions. I get it. But we have to learn that being selfish is doing things in a way that has a bad intention. Sometimes your intentions ain't bad. Sometimes it's just you gotta do what you gotta do because only you know. You gotta do what you gotta do, right? You really gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes your intentions are not bad. It's not negative because you know this is for you. But sometimes you got to do what's for you first before you can put on somebody else's mask. You gotta put on your mask first. It's not being selfish. You have to learn that without you being present and being at peace, what you can give to people is the shit that you have currently. People hearing, love yourself, heal yourself, can't have expectations, make yourself happy. Messages justifying not having to do anything for their partner. That's on you, not me kind of attitude. You know, somebody say, I see some messages, thank you for the gifts. I see some messages always say things like, choose you. Have you seen that before? Have you seen those messages? Choose you. You gotta choose you first. I know that there's a lot of people on social media giving messages. I get it. Yeah, it is what it is. And everybody have their own people. But I see somebody say, you know, choose you. There's nothing wrong with choosing you. But you know what? To be honest, I have set myself up in a space where I understand choosing me, I'm going to choose me at the end regardless. So right now, I don't have to choose me. Let me choose you because I know you need it right now. I know you need it. I already understand it's not personal. I understand I'm not angry at you. I understand. So I'm choosing me overall, but I'm putting you ahead for right now. Because I think we have to learn. Hey Empress, how are you doing? I think we have to learn sometimes to keep ourselves behind too. Sometimes you have to put yourself behind. Sometimes you got to move your ass back in the back. Go in the back. True or false? You ain't got to always be first. Because overall, you know you are first. Because you know you get to a time where before you go to sleep, before you can find, but sometimes you got to move in the back. Move in the back. Let people do, let people experience, let people, especially in relationships and family, like a man, I can't choose myself. I'm just being honest. I can't choose myself first. Choose you. Choosing me sometimes don't look like I want to, it don't look right. Let me choose this family first. I know how to get back to myself. I know I don't have an identity specifically. I'm not just a father. I'm not just somebody's son. I'm not just a man. I'm not just no specific identity. What I am, I could be anything. So what I do is not based on my, it's not based on my identity, it's based on my character. And my character is not an identity. It's just things that I know I should be doing. So choose you, King. Choose me to do what? We gotta stop saying these things because, like Miranda says, sometimes it messes up with especially relationship. So now you are avoiding your partner's needs or desires because you gotta choose you first. Sometimes choosing you is choosing someone else to give them something that they asked for. Sometimes that's what choosing you mean. Give somebody else. Be selfless. You know, you have to learn to be selfless. Sometimes, not selfish, selfless. You know, in the military, we are trained to get our soldiers out of danger first before I go. First, my soldier is safe and then I'm safe. In my family, my wife and my kids are safe and then I'm second. I can't do it first. Because if I choose myself to be safe, who's going to protect them? Who's going to go in the fire for them? We have to learn the balance. There's a duality. There's a balance. We have to understand. We have to use common sense. We can't just use social media, people talking all this stuff. Like for real, like we can't just use So, we can't just use me, somebody like me coming on here telling you, kings, choose you. Ladies, choose you. You have to learn yourself. Listen, you have, all the information is pointless if you don't learn yourself. Real life, when real life comes at you, swear to God, it doesn't look like how you are trained to face it. Listen, I can tell you to prepare for a breakup, but it doesn't happen the same way, does it? I can tell you how to leave somebody, but when the real life situation hits you, it looks different from how Kirk said it. And so this is why you have to learn you. You have to know yourself. When you learn you, no matter what happens, you can still, even though the information was not pertaining to the same way how you seen it, but you know you learn you. You have to bring that balance. Knowing yourself gives you better relationships. It gives you better ones with yourself, ones with food, ones with this, ones with that, ones with people, better friendships, better family, better husbands, better knowing yourself. Because if I didn't know myself, I take everything personal. Especially when you have kids. Especially when you have these raggedy kids. I'm telling you, until you go through it. Especially when you have kids, because you take things personal. My daughter don't like me because she don't like her mom. But that's not the case. My daughter loves me. She just likes her mom more. Right? You know what I mean? She loves me, but she likes her mom more. It's okay. I don't feel bad. She should like her more. I want her to like her mom more. But sometimes knowing yourself means I know my role in this family. I know my role in her life. I know my role. It's okay. You got to know yourself because everything don't look the same to every situation don't come as planned. It doesn't come the way how you learn it. This only applies to marriage. I wouldn't say it applies to marriage. I would say it applies to every relationship. Because if it only applies to marriage, then how do you get to marriage? We have to practice being married before we get married. We have to practice working the job before we start working the job, true or false. We have to practice, listen, hey Taina, how you doing? We have to practice being that version before we become that version. We have to practice being a doctor before we have the title of a doctor. When it comes to marriage, you have to practice being married first. You see, some of you keep practicing being single. That doesn't prepare you for marriage. Does practicing being single help you be married? Some of you master the art of being single. As soon as you date and you start running, you start having anxiety, you start having depression, you don't know what the heck is going on, you start losing yourself, you start being confused. Hey Lisa, Miss Warren, how you doing? You start being, oh my God, you were perfect being single, but now you dating somebody 2 months in, you act like you don't know a damn thing. I don't know what to do. You can't practice what you are. You stay that way. Does that not make sense? Practicing being single makes you want to stay single. And again, it's not bad if you want to stay single. It's not bad if you want to stay single. If that's what your goal is, practice it. But you practice for the goal that you want to achieve. Now, somebody asked me, how do you practice being married? How do you practice being married? This is where the mind comes in. 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 I had to practice learning how to be on a plane before I got on the plane. I had to practice being still before the situation comes where I had to be still. I had to practice being relaxed in my body before I face an elevator and I had to go in there and go crazy. I had to practice being married by when I'm single, I prepare myself by seeing myself married, being with a woman, being with my wife, having my family, having my joy, you have to practice by living in there with your mind. If you use your mind to do something, you can actually use it to practice being in a different scenario, being in a different reality, being in a different situation. You can use your mind and pretend that you are there. Because one thing about the mind does not know whether something is real or not. If you entertain it, it becomes real. That's why your trauma is still a real thing, because your mind remembers it and your body acts on it because it thinks that you are going through the same crap again. So how can you experience trauma when trauma is not there? It's been done 20 years ago. Your mind. It's your mind. Every time it comes, you react on it, it strengthens the mind. You condition the mind to see it again. You condition the mind again. So when you think about a relationship, the way how you think about the relationship, the way how you feel when that thought comes is how you condition your mind to reject it, to fight it, to bring anxiety. You train the mind to how you see it. I attract more men. Is this why when I'm in a relationship, I attract more men? You know, when you are in a relationship, you attract more men because your energy is more beautiful. Because you are comfortable, because you feel like you already have, you feel like it's already done, you feel your body is relaxed, your body is steady, you're not looking. When you leave your house, you don't think about who wants you, who looks at you. When you leave, your thoughts are the same, and so therefore, you attract more of it. If you have money, you attract more money. Why? If you are you see how the rich get richer and the poor gets poorer? It's because the rich sees more opportunity and money. And so money flows to them easily because they're not resisting it. They're not scared. They're doing, they're open. They have all this money and they're just playing with it. And it comes to them. Now, poor people, we don't have it. And so we resist it in our minds. We don't have it. We feel like we don't have it. And so it don't come to us. In a relationship, it's the same way. That's why every time you have a relationship, you see people from second grade coming to you talking about, hey, I've been looking at you for the past 28 years. What's up? Hey, I remember you from second grade. What's up? You was always fine in second grade. Girl, in second grade, you was bad. In second grade, you was luscious. In second grade, I wanted to get that ass. And you're like, what? So you waited until now? As soon as because your energy is different. The energy, you're not looking for it anymore. Only when you stop looking for your key is when you find it. When you stop looking for that old raggedy ass shirt that you have, is when you find it behind the couch one day. When you stop looking for that shoes that you ain't seen in 2 years, one day you go in the garage, you're not looking for it, it's right there. Because the mind, it's something like how the mind leads you to something when it's still. When things come to you is when your mind is still. Nothing comes to you that you desire when your mind is busy. It's really hard. And if it comes to you, it has the same level of all this energy, of all this, according to how your mind was thinking about it. That's why they said they found love when they're not looking. Indeed. Did my mod settings get changed? It won't let me. No, I didn't change it. I don't even know how to change it. We experience that traumatizes us is how we internalize it. That is true. That is true. So, what the heck was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. But these things, man, these things, we have to be aware. These things are real. These things, if you learn how, if you keep repeating, I'm single, and you practice being single, and you practice being comfortable in your singleness. Remember I told you just the other day, your singleness have to die? I probably shouldn't say this. Your singleness have to unalive? Let me say this one. I can't say use those words. I don't know why we can't use those words like they're not real words. Like, when I didn't make up that word. But your singleness has to be, I hate that stupid unalive word. I can't stand it. I don't even know why. Man, Lord have mercy. Oh, this is terrible. This is why it's so hard for your singleness to leave you. It is so non-existent. Thank you. Pass away. This is why your singleness must pass away. But it's hard because before something passes away, guess what? Have you seen somebody pass away before? It's ridiculous. It's ugly. Sometimes it's ugly, especially when they fight it. Have you seen a movie? The decay. Sometimes it gets worse and it gets worse, and just like your singleness. As soon as somebody proposes to you, you start dating somebody, your singleness start being threatened. When your singleness start being threatened, you start to find everything as an excuse not to be in a relationship. You find his breath don't smell like cinnamon; it smell like nutmeg. His breath don't smell, his breath. You told me your breath smell like strawberries, but it smell like cherries. You told me that you shave every day. You don't even shave. You lied. You start to make every excuses to stay where you're at because you don't want it to pass away. And it's not you that's doing it. It doesn't want to be passed. Nothing wants to be passed away because everything wants your energy. I don't sell it. I made it, but I don't sell it. I sell the shirt. I have the shirt to match, but I don't sell the hat because I don't have a hat press. But I made it with something else. I made it with my press. If I made it, I mean, I could make it, but it probably won't be good. Hey, Rach B, how you doing? But nothing wants to be passed. Hey, FH, nothing wants to be no longer existent. Your attention is what creates everything. If you learn how to fix your attention, you can be man, you can be in a relationship, you can be married, you can be anything. You have to learn how to manage your attention. You know what we can't do as human beings, as adults? We don't know how to manage our attention. We don't know how to manage our attention. Because let a thought comes to you. Oh, let a raggedy thought comes to you. Let a raggedy thought. Hey Gemini, what are you saying thank you for? Are you going? Let a raggedy thought comes to you. You start giving it all your attention, and the person is right there that you are with. And you ignore the person. The person is talking to you. You mad at the person now because you entertained a thought or a memory. We don't know how to balance our attention. Hey, Black Butterfly. We don't know. Our attention sucks. Yeah, we tell our kids, pay attention. Can you? Look at the crap that you paying attention. Okay, look at the crap that you paying attention to. Somebody cheating, somebody lying. Come on now, be honest. Look at the crap that you are focused on. Can you pay attention? You have no control. You have lost the control. When you're dating somebody, you worried about all the things that could go wrong, that he can be doing, that she can be doing, that what might happen, what might not happen, what could go wrong, what can't, what this. You're not focused. And then you're worried about your heartbreak. Your heart ain't nothing wrong with your heart. Your heart is perfectly fine. Feel it. Feel it. What if my heart breaks? Feel your heart. You see how strong that thing is? Where's my heart? Put your hand in your heart. Do you feel that beat? That beat been going on for the past, how old are you? 40, 50, 60 years. That thing ain't stopping. Your heart ain't broken. There ain't nothing wrong with your heart. You're not worried about being heart. What you gonna be heartbroken for? Learn to manage your attention properly. If you learn to manage your attention, you can learn to be present. If you can just manage your attention, you can be present. If you can manage your attention, hey SB, this every day drove me crazy. See that yeah, indeed. By the way, my TikTok followers, I don't know if you all know I have my meetings. My TikTok subscribers. Do you know I have my meetings on Saturdays at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the book club that we do? If you want to be a part of that book club, my subscribers, we meet every Saturday at 2 p.m. Please inbox me your WhatsApp number so I can put you in that group. And then I can share the link of that meeting on a weekly basis so that you can actually have the perks of subscribing to my channel, okay? So for my TikTok followers, please, and if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. But every Saturday we have meetings. This weekend, this Saturday coming up, we are doing some meditations. We are doing some chakra balancing and some chakra balancing meditation, and this meditation to bring all that stuff out of your sacral chakra. So if you are being molested, if you are being raped, I probably shouldn't say that either. If you are being sexually traumatized, if you are being all this stuff, we're bringing them out on Saturday at 2 p.m. So that's what we do on Saturday. So if you subscribe to this channel, that's what we do every Saturday. So if you subscribe, send me in my inbox, send me your WhatsApp number and I add it to the group so you can see the link. I can post the link there and tell you what's going on on a weekly basis, okay? So I'm gonna say what book we reading and all them stuff, okay? So don't forget, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But you gotta be a subscriber, okay? You gotta be a subscriber. Maybe there. Good, Lisa, good. We miss you. When is the best time for a man to propose marriage to a woman? When he's comfortable. Thank you, Gina. Gina says Saturdays are amazing. Great. Yeah, I can't say that. Miranda, I tried. I tried to say them things. Lord, but yeah, I gotta be able to. Lord, I'm thinking there's too much rules. But I get you though. Um, so you said when is the best time for a man to propose marriage to a woman? Whenever he's comfortable, whenever he's ready. The question is, if he's not ready, thank you, Silent Girl. Um, so I'm making you nervous. Miranda, I texted you Saturday and told you I loved you. You didn't text me back. You didn't text me back since. Did you all choose a new book last week? No, Jamisha. We choosing one this week. I'll send out the message this week. Please answer if you are single, you are innocent. Can you please answer if you are single? Are you in a state of lack and why no one approaches? If you are single, doesn't mean that you are lacking anything. You can be single unfulfilled. Here is the thing about being single and being in a state of lack. You are being in lack if you want someone. If your energy craves someone and subconsciously or unconsciously or even consciously, I don't have. So if I want to go to the store and I repeat to myself, I don't have enough. I wish I had one. I want some money. Then I'm in a state of lack. That means the way how I think, the way how I act, the way how I speak, and the way how I behave says lack. Now, I can actually not have and still operate. Thank you, Black Butterfly. I can not have and still operate in fulfillment. And that means now you have to learn to divide the brain in two. Now, if you want a relationship and you operate in lack, it's very hard to come, but it will come. It can come. It's just challenging because if you want something, you are telling yourself and your body that I don't have it. And if you don't have it on the inside, it's very hard to show up on the outside. Remember, as within, so without. If you have it on the inside, it's a natural phenomenon that it happens on the outside. It flows to you on the outside because all it is doing is matching how you are. You know what I'm saying? It's coming to you because that's who you are. That's your self-image. Remember, life gives you your self-image. It gives you the equivalent of who you are on the inside, what comes to you. So what you have to do, you have to change your mindset. When you see things differently, no matter what you are seeing on the outside, the physical world, when you learn to put your mind into seeing what you want to see and pretend that it's there, you convince yourself, your nervous system, your emotions, your feelings, you convince everything that's your identity now. If that becomes your identity of I'm having somebody, even if I don't have it yet, it begins to come to you based on how you see it. Based on how you see it. If when you close your mind or you close your eyes and you think about a relationship and you don't want, I can't stand these men, and you remember these men that you've been with and you can't stand them, and I can't stand these raggedy men, then when you open your eyes, those raggedy men come to you. Because that's how you are seeing it on the inside. Those raggedy ass men will come every single time. Over and over. I don't understand why these raggedy, broke men, short men always coming. Because that's how you see it. Life only gives you what you see. Yeah. Life only gives you on. See, when you look at your job or your career or your degree, you know how you saw it? You saw it like you had it. You saw that you was happy having it. You saw you was working the best job. And now when you open your eyes, tomorrow the best job comes. The same career comes. The degrees come. It flows naturally to you. Yes, you have to do something to get it. But that version of what you experience in your mind is what comes. Many of you When you think about relationship, you think about the ones that you had, the toxic ones, and therefore the toxic ones keep coming. This is why you are in the same space. This is why it gives you an idea that all men and all women are the same. It's not. That's just how you see men. How you see men is how they show up. Once in a while, you might meet a decent man, but they will offend the hell out of you. Everything that they say, everything that he does, everything she says, everything, they offend you because it's not based on how you see men. So everything you will feel insecure, you will feel weird, you will feel like you don't deserve, you will feel like he's too much, you will feel like he's too nice, you will feel like she, because that's not how you see it. Do you think it's healthy to take time for yourself between relationships? I don't think I'm ready to date. I don't want to be single forever, but I need to be single for now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You like short men, Javisha? It's very healthy to give yourself some time and space. That's just all the time. It's very healthy to give yourself some time and space. It's very healthy to be honest with yourself. It's very honest to be free with yourself. If you don't want a relationship, it is not a bad thing. It is a beautiful thing, as long as you're being honest with yourself. This journey right here is all about being true to yourself, true and honest with yourself. And if you really don't want one, there's nothing wrong with it. It's a beautiful thing. But you have to understand the downside on that is that if you have no, when we stay off the horse for too long, which is again, it's not a bad thing, but when you stay off the horse for too long, especially if you got off painfully, it's gonna be harder to get back on. Especially if you fell off. If you fell off the horse and you hurt your ass and you bust your tail, you know how back in the Caribbean we say when you bust your tail and you stay longer to get back on the horse to ride again, oh, you remember the pain. Your mind will remember the pain more than the ride. Even though you'll enjoy the ride when you was on the horse, but the longer the pain settle in and the longer you stay off the horse, the pain begins more, it begins to be more hurtful. And so many people, you're being single for so long that you remember the pain and the pain alone. And that's why the thought of relationship, when you think about it, it gives you a bad thought in your mind, a bad vision, a bad image. And when you speak about something with a bad image, with a negative image, that's what you attract. The way how you see it, that's the way how you attract it. The way how you see things is the way how you attract things. The way how you see things is the way how you attract it. Because when you see something, it comes with a feeling. Everything that you see comes with a feeling. If you like cheesecake and you see the most beautiful cheesecake, there's a feeling that comes. Oh my God. If you hate cheesecake and you see a cheesecake, you're like, ugh. Right? And everything that you see in your mind brings a feeling, whether you are aware of it or not. And a lot of you are unconscious about it because you're not paying attention to how you are feeling because it's your daily thing. So many times when you think about relationship, you have a feeling based on a past experience. And with that feeling comes attraction because it's what you feel is how you attract. What you feel is how it comes, is how it shows up because how you feel creates an image. And the image is, if I tell you to walk somewhere, I must give you a landmark. So you can know where to walk to. I must give you a landmark. That means you're going to be walking to the building right there. Go to the building and make a right. You're going to naturally, you can't say go up and make a right. You don't know where to make right. You don't know where to make left. So there's always a visual that has to be in your mind. It's always something that you have to see. If you, in your mind, you think about relationship and you see a toxic one, that's where your mind is going. That's what you keep attracting. And that's what comes back to you. Does that make sense? That's what you're going off of. Let me know if that makes sense, because I know sometimes I talk a lot of nonsense. And I just want to make sure that it makes sense to you, or am I just talking extra without making sense? 183 minutes in my adult life is scary. It's scary starting over again. Well, you might just get scared. I love cheesecake, but I see in you. So I enjoy my single life. I am to focus on myself and my kids. If he chooses to abandon the family structure, then it's a him problem. Indeed. Not Mark City. Men like it when we are confused. You're making oh good. So you have to be mindful of what you're seeing in your mind. We can't focus on the past anymore. We gotta focus on what we see, where we are going. We gotta focus on what we want. Don't focus on what we had, because you already had it. They already had you. You know, they probably had you to tore your ass up to give you some good sex, and now you're mad because you're gonna miss the good sex. It's okay. Good sex comes in different packages and different relationship. Yeah, they probably tore your ass up. They probably give you some good ass. There's some good loving, and it's bad, boy. I remember I had a woman give me some good loving. It was hard to leave her. I had to cry to leave her. I don't want to go, but I had to go because you're toxic as hell. She scared me. I was scared to life. I was scared. That was one of the kids. Boy, it was so good, but I couldn't stop. True story. One day I even almost got robbed at gunpoint. At gunpoint. Going to a house. I just couldn't stop. It was good. I don't know what you did. What are you doing? So I said, what are you doing? I don't know what you're doing. What are you doing? I want to look. What are you doing? I want to look. Because you know when you look, it's different. Thank you, Thedo. Thank you so much for the gift. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Miss Star. Obia. I'm telling you. Let me look. I can't look. If I look, I'm going to finish too fast. You know what? I think people hear me talk and confused that I don't always talk the same. Because thank you so much. Because I think you all expect me to talk a certain way. And I talk all different ways because I'm grown. People, you know what I mean? I talk all different ways. But I talk adult, but it's all adult talk. I think many of us, when I begin to talk, people confuse me as this religious man. I'm not a religious man, you know. I'm not a religious man. I don't speak religion. So don't confuse me to be a religious person I'm not that. I never told you all I was that. I speak adult conversation. I'm just not raw. You know what I mean? I'm just honest. You know what I mean? So please don't get annoyed. But I can't tell you not to get annoyed because your annoyance is yours. But don't get, angry at me for saying things the way how I say it, because the way how I say it is the way how I say it because I like saying it that way. You know? Grown folks business. Trying to send a donation. I don't have that option. It's okay. Lisa is good. It's fine. It's fine. The thought is the thought that counts. Thank you. I appreciate you. We have lots of depth in no. Yeah, indeed. I tried, Demisha. I tried. It's looking most. Thank you guys. But yeah, man. Listen. So before I end, let me remind you. I think I have a meeting. I have a meeting in the next 10 minutes. I'm not sure. I have to make sure. But before I go, man, learn to be your all. Learn to only be your all. TikTokanese. Learn to only be your all. And when you learn to be your all and you are comfortable in your all, and you know your all is the shit, and my all and your all will look different. My all ain't gonna be your all. Your all ain't gonna be my all. But learn to be your all. And when you learn to be your all, Kim K, if you want to schedule your one-on-one, hey, Miranda, can you put my my website on here for me and pin it so that Kim K could see it? Kim K, Miranda will put my my website to book it. Thank you, Miranda. But yeah, when you learn to be your all, man, it's a beautiful thing, boy. People gonna want to just be around you all day. People just gonna want to be around you because your all is beautiful. Your all, I promise, your all attracts certain people, and it's okay. Your all is a beautiful thing. Learn to be your all. Yeah, learn to be your all. Learn to give you what you want. What are you lacking? Give it to yourself. The love, the peace, the blessing, the grace, the forgiveness, give it to yourself. Give it to yourself. Give that thing to yourself. And then, and you know what helped me in being, in becoming my all? You see these books behind me? I began to read. I began to do research. I began to look. I began to read my Bible. You see, my Bible is always right here next to me. And when I put the Bible and I put these books in perspectives and I read and I study and I practice, I learn to be different versions of me. I learn to understand different cultures. I learn to understand people. I learn to see where people is coming from. I listen, I learn, and I practice. First thing first, forgive yourself. First thing first, love yourself. First thing first, be at peace with what you are, especially with what you look like. What you look like, be at peace with it. What you look like is what you're going to look like for the next 40, 50, 20, 100 years. Look, it's okay. Those who don't like it, it's okay. Everybody, I don't care how good you look. Everybody ain't going to like it. Everybody won't lust over it. Everybody won't appreciate it. And that's their business. That's okay. Because we don't need, the truth is, we don't need everybody to appreciate it. Just one. Just one. Apart from me, just one. I don't need everybody, I don't need the majority to appreciate my height or my nose or my size, or just one. And if I could get that person to appreciate it, I'm good. Then I ain't got to be insecure. I don't have to force, I don't want to force you to accept it. I don't want to force you. I don't want to dress it up too much to accept it. I want you to see it first. I want you to see the truth first. See it for what it is. And if you like it, and I like it, because I like it anyways. But if you like it, I could be myself. And if I can't be myself, I can't do it. Because you know why? We're too old. Just one. You just need one. I think we're looking for the majority to accept us. They say I look. They say I'm too thick. They say I'm too skinny. Listen, everybody is not the same. Some people like skinny. Some people like fit. Some people like muscular. Some people like fat. Some people like big. Some people like thick. Some people like everything. The problem is you want somebody to like you the way how somebody should. That you want them to like you like how the last person liked you. You want them to like you the way how that you think they should like you, because that's the one you like. So you expect them. You don't want the one who comes naturally to like you that way. The ones who like you naturally, you don't want them. You want to force somebody else who you have to force and manipulate and try hard. And it ain't worth it. It ain't. I think I look homeless. Man, Jamisha, a man loves a woman who looks simple, especially when she goes to the gas station. You'll find the man of your dreams at the gas station. Or Walmart, on the days when you don't look. Because you know why? Let me tell you why. It's not when you look homeless. It's that we see the truth. Not saying that. Don't take it wrong. I hear women say all the time, when I don't do my hair and I don't do my makeup, and I go out in public and I look like regular clothes, men approach me and I'm like, oh, why you would approach me? Because we see what you look like for real. There's no surprises. If I start dating you and you wake up in my bed looking different, I'm scared to death. Who are you? Where have you done to Jamisha? I see you. I see your real face. I don't want to, I used to have this little girlfriend back in the days, and she used to wear the whole package of makeup, the whole package. And every time she leaves me, my face would be different color. My shirt would be a different color. I'm like, no, this is not it. I can't cheat because you see me coming a mile away. You see right here is light skin and there is dark, because your makeup is. Hold on now, I can't even do anything crazy because when I leave you, I have to go take a shower. I take a whole shower. You know what I mean? I gotta go take a. But me personally, I like natural looking people. I just like it because I like natural looking people. But then again, that's just me. Because as I get older, I realize natural is beautiful for me. Now, I find natural to be very much beautiful and very more secure. But then again, that's me. Everybody's different. But men would approach you naturally because that's the way how they like. They see the real you. And they say, that's it right there. I can definitely take that. And that's why when you go to the gas station, men be, miss. Miss. And you all don't even act, you all act like you all don't hear it. Miss, 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 miss. Damn, miss. You, y'all don't hear me calling you. You know, Miss Lady. If you don't drive, or if you don't drive, still go to the gas. Listen, if you don't drive, still go to the gas station. Hey, if you don't drive, still go there anyways. Buy some candy. Buy a drink. They don't go, miss. Miss. Boy, gas station men love you. Y'all be acting like y'all don't hear it. Yeah, man. I like, naturally, you know, all answer. Most men know. Miss. 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 But at least you're calling you miss, though. You know what I mean? I don't hate going to get gas. Act like I'm on the phone. See what I'm saying? That could be the man of your life. That could be the man of your dreams at the gas station, but you act like you can't hear him. You act like you're on the phone. That could be the man of your dream at the gas station. Those men are very persistent, and they want you for real. They mightn't have a place where they go sleep by themselves, but sometimes, they might love you. Follow it up with what your name is. Miss, listen. So hey, but yeah, your natural self to men these days. Because to be honest, man, sometimes you see a woman in makeup and you have to question. Because these days, have you seen those transition videos, man? Them transition videos. You don't know what you're getting. I be seeing some dudes put on makeup and I'm like, oh snap. Boy, hey, listen, I think these days being a single man is scary. You be seeing them transition videos, these dudes be putting on makeup on hair. Next thing you know, I can't tell the difference. Hold on now. And so, hey, let me make sure. Let me make sure that you are who you say you are. You. Let me see your Adam's apple. Okay, I ain't seen none. This now, Black American. He was Haitian, it didn't work. It's very disrespectful. I mean, unfortunately, man, next thing they say is that they want to climb this tree. They want to climb that tree? I mean, I ain't gonna lie, man. Some men really don't know how to speak. Some men are really awkward. They don't know what to say. They really don't know what to say. Miss. And you were confused because you don't. I just gave you my attention, and you didn't say nothing. Miss. I don't know why men. you know, I never understand what that means. I don't know. What does this mean? Like, I don't understand this. I don't get it either. Hey, I don't get it, man. But hey. On your brain just showed up. It means what's good, ma? That's what it means? Probably. But sometimes they don't know how to talk. They don't know how to talk. They don't know. They really don't know. I realize if they knew, they would do it. I don't think it's because of, I don't know. You know what? I don't know. Because I don't do this. And I ain't staring at you either. Because I ain't going to jail. Because y'all be dudes be in jail. But I don't know. I think sometimes some men just don't know what to say. Because number one, they're scared too. They don't want to be rejected. Because y'all be rejecting these dudes like this. No, sir. You see a man looking at you and you don't like how he looks, so you already give him a. You know how wrong you all are, man, for to hold his hand. He forbids you to hold his hand. Maybe you don't like PDA, public. What's that PDA means again? Public displacement, public enemy number one, public public display of attraction of yes, display of affection. That's what it means. Thank you. But yeah, that's what it means. Some men right in your trunk. Some men don't. I don't know. Some men, some women and some men just didn't grow up like that. And sometimes you can't base what a man really feels on one thing. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you can't blame how a man feels about you on just one thing. One thing ain't gonna do it. Because some people just awkward. You ever meet an awkward person before? You ever been with my wife is awkward. And it's not a disrespectful thing. All right? My wife is awkward. Very, very, very awkward. I don't know who this person talking about. Let me hide you from my channel so that you ain't gotta be here if you don't want to see it. But if you meet an awkward person, sometimes you just gotta understand the awkward. Well, if you feel in your heart that he's not open to try anything, then that's how you know. If you already feel that way, then that's what you gotta go with. Because some people ain't open to try nothing at all, especially them older dudes. They ain't trying to start nothing new. Lord, it's hard. Go get her. You awkward? My wife is awkward, man. She's just an awkward person. The way she smiles, right? The way she talks to strangers, the way how she's just awkward, weird person. But I've gotten used to her weirdness. So it's not weird anymore. It's natural. But you have to give weird people a chance. You have to give awkward people chances because they are awkward. But when they are awkward, though, people leave them alone. You hear me? When people are awkward, they leave. People leave them alone. My wife, you be talking to my. I see a guy came to my wife to talk to my wife, and she's like, she doesn't know what to say. She's awkward. But yeah, he's just awkward, man. That's what he says. I'm 50 and not changing. Yeah. You see that 50 and not changing stuff? Those things make terrible relationship, especially when it's things that you can't deal with. When it's things that you can't deal with, because some things, if you don't change it, it's fine. I could live with it. But some things you can't. Some things we're too old. Well, then again, but in relationship, we cannot keep saying I ain't changing. This is who I am. In relationship, neither of us can say it. Because in this relationship, I might need you to be like this, or to treat me this way, or to do this. Because the way how you assume that you can treat me is not how you treat your ex. Because me and your ex are two different people. I might need this, but since you've been with that man for 28 years, that's how you are used to showing him love. Now you have a new man, and he said, listen, I want to be showed up this way, and you can't. That's not who I am. It is. It can be. And we have to learn to open up. We have to learn to open up who we are. Because who you are is not what you think you are. Learn to open up who you are and learn to have a bigger scope. And then you might see more options. But when we I'm just who I am, and I can't do it. No, I'm good. I'll pass. Yeah, I'll pass. Oh, this is who I am? Oh, let's just end it right there. Oh, I'm just who? No. Let's end it. No. Don't even listen, don't even let them get away with it. This is who you are? All right, good. Thanks for telling me. I don't want it. Give it to somebody else. Because you know why? Somebody wanted him that way. Or somebody wanted her that way. And they still live there. No thanks. I don't want it. Go give it to the same person that you just left. Because one thing about human beings, we have the power to change. We have the power to behave differently. We have the power to change what don't work. We have the power to accept and to open. We have the power. I'm telling you, stay there. Stay your ass right there. But I ain't about to argue with you all the time because that's who you are. If that's who you are, you told me that's who you are, I believe it, let me move on. You told me who you are, let me believe it. Because it's my job to accept it. He palmed the whole bucket. Who? He did put his hand in my hair to see if it was real. He palmed the whole head. Good. You all, let me get off of here. Go to my meeting. Don't forget that I said, for those who subscribe to my TikTok, leave your phone number, leave your number, your WhatsApp number, so I can put you in a group so we can meet on Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and join these clubs that we're doing. We're doing meditations, we're doing book clubs, we're doing a whole bunch of stuff. All right? And it's like an hour and a half. Sometimes we say an hour, but sometimes it goes longer because these people talk. It's a Zoom that we do. Everybody is talking. Everybody have time to talk and ask questions and relate and tell our boring stories. All right. So if you have and YouTube, if you haven't become a member yet, go ahead and become a member so we can have these perks for the meetings on Saturdays. All right. Let's go a little deeper. Kimberly, make sure send it to my DM and send it to my DM here, into my DM on TikTok. And then for you guys, you all be easy. I love you guys. You all guys be safe, be happy. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for talking and your conversations. You all have the best conversations. I love conversing with you guys. I love being open with you guys. I could be myself. I can speak all my nonsense. And you all appreciate me and I appreciate you guys. All right. So thank you for coming by. I love you to Miranda. Finally, here you go, say it back. You all be blessed. All right. I'll see you guys later. Peace. Bye, Jamisha. Bye, Lisa. Bye, everyone. I'm using my thing to end this. That's crazy.